Hello everyone, my name is Luke Chadwick. I'm a former professional footballer and now director of the Football Fun Factory, and I'm here today to tell you a little story about our voices and how every single one of our voices really does matter. Firstly, of course, thank you for watching, and let me introduce myself properly, as I'm sure a lot of you don't know who I am. In fact, that's probably everyone under the age of about 25 years old, and I assume that's quite a lot of you. As I said at the start, I'm a former professional footballer, and I was lucky enough to start my career at Manchester United, one of the biggest clubs in the world, although they are not doing quite so well these days. In my time at the club, I won a Premier League winners' medal, which is something I'm very proud of. Unfortunately, I wasn't quite at the level to stay at the club all that long, but did go off to have a wonderful adventure in football, going on to play for Reading, Burnley, West Ham, Stoke City, Norwich City, MK Dons, before finishing my career at my hometown club, Cambridge United. I know what you're thinking, that's a lot of teams. But my story is going to start way before all that, and I'm going to take you back to my childhood and my first experiences of football, because without doubt they are my favourite, and because they were so much fun, I remember them so clearly, like it was yesterday, when in fact it was a very, very long time ago. I joined my first football team when I was 8 years old, and my team was called Melbourne Tigers. My coaches were called Colin and Martin, and our kit was yellow with green shorts and yellow socks, just like Norwich City, a team I actually played for some years later. The reasons these were my favourite memories is because this is when I fell in love with football, and the reason I fell in love with it was because, as I said before, it was so much fun. I couldn't wait to go to the training sessions and games, running around, chasing the ball about with my friends. It wasn't about becoming a professional footballer back then, it was about falling in love with the game, and that's certainly what I did. And a massive reason for that was my coaches and how they engaged me and inspired me. When I was a little boy, I was really shy and uncomfortable meeting new people. When I first started school, it was a nightmare for my mum and grandma, who used to try and take me there, as I'd cry and kick up a fuss every single day when I first started, and sometimes they'd end up just taking me home again. I was so desperate for them not to leave me, and the thought of it upset me so much. In the end, the school made a chart for me, and every day I went in, I would get a star in my chart. And when I got 5 stars in a row, I was allowed to ring the bell for lunchtime, which was always a great honour for a student. It's amazing what we can remember. This really helped me settle in, and I started making lots of new friends. I continued to be very quiet, but was comfortable with that. Some of my friends were really loud, and some were in between, which was absolutely fine, because everyone is different, and that's what makes the world so incredible. So I guess at this age, I didn't really find my voice, and perhaps I didn't really understand that my voice mattered. I guess I just wanted to hide away a little bit, but it wasn't like this when I was on the football pitch. Playing football was always when I was at my happiest, whether that be in the playground, in the garden, with my team, the mighty Melbourne Tigers. I couldn't get enough of it, and I was quite good too, having lots of success, scoring loads of goals. But when I look back now, the most important parts of those early experiences were the social ones. The belief football gave me on the pitch gave me belief that my voice mattered in all aspects of my life. My coaches helped me develop the confidence to express myself, and that made me feel so good about myself. I felt heard on the football pitch and was able to take this into other areas of my life, improving my self-esteem and ability to express myself. We all have different areas in life where we can get those feelings of confidence. For some it could be a subject at school, playing an instrument, playing a sport, even playing on the computer. And it's so important to then take those positive thoughts and feelings and belief into other aspects of our life. When we're able to express our views, thoughts and feelings, and we feel that they are considered, and taken seriously by others. It feels good and we develop as human beings. As a child, it's not always easy to do that, but when we do, the benefits are so rewarding. The most important voice we have is our own. It's without doubt the voice we hear the most, whether it's out loud or in our heads. And when that voice is being honest with our thoughts and feelings, whether they are good or bad, it can help us express ourselves and feel heard. Getting to know ourselves and understanding ourselves is the most important thing we ever do. And taking the time to do that when we're young really helps us move through the journey of life, feeling heard by ourselves and others, which gives us the best possible chance to achieve our dreams. At the Football Fun Factory, every child's voice matters so much to us. It's our responsibility as coaches to give every child attending our programs the best possible experience, regardless of their current ability levels. We want everyone to feel valued, listened to and noticed. Our coaches will always recognise children displaying positive human values, which is more important than anything else. Not every little boy or little girl will have the opportunity to become a professional footballer, but every one of you will have the opportunity to have an amazing life, and developing fantastic values will go a long way in supporting that. We all have a voice, and how we use that voice to ourselves and others makes a massive difference to how we live our lives. And it's the only voice we can control. So talking to ourselves and others in a positive way can be the most rewarding thing that we ever do. So my advice to all of the children watching this today is to express yourself in whichever ways you feel comfortable to do so, because your voice matters. When you're attending our programs, we want you to get what you want from the sessions, be it having fun, making friends, or developing your football skills. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you use your voice and that it makes you feel really proud.